What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? A little bit late tonight. I mean, it's not that bad, though. Come on, 7 minutes. What is that, guys? That's nothing. All right, let's begin nice and quick, though. Oh, what do we say for the tweet? Maybe. I don't know what I want to say today. I mean, we're back to the arena. Damn it, man. I need to have things prepared, but I never do. Hi, you have a good video. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I mean, we do need to hop into it kind of quickly here. Not only am I pretty far behind in the arenas, but I'm also not running suicides at the moment because I didn't run suicides in war, and I mean, at this point I'm gonna be placing suicides back on relatively soon anyway. And is it really worth spending those units just to try to make some units? I feel like it's not worth the trade-off just for this temporary speed increase. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it without suicides tonight. I will not be getting every milestone. I'm way too far behind for that, but I'll at least grab what I can. All right, Corey sending over $1. Hold the phone. No one else send over any bucks, because you will not be getting slapped if you do. The slap is going to Corey in just 1 second. Slap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Brian, tweeter, please. Sure. Corey, what do we got, man? Let me check it out. Hold up. What am I looking at? Hold on. What is this, dude? Bean burrito. I mean, it's taking me to Reddit. I don't really want to go to Reddit because it gets all bright and stuff. But I guess we have to go to see the full picture. All right. Watch your eyes. It's going to be bright for a second. This is the most disgusting bean burrito I've ever seen. They really straight up took... Ugh. Just some refried beans. Put it in a tortilla and wrapped it up. Good lord, dude. I don't even know what to say. Ugh. That looks gross. Those are not the type of beans that I eat, man. That is not it. The beans that I eat, they're, telling you guys, it's all about the black beans, man, or the turtle beans, as they could also be called. Which no one really, I've never really heard anybody call them that, but it is the nickname for them. Okay, let me, hold on, all right, let's figure out a tweet to say, dude. We were just on Twitter. Let's get this over with. I don't even know what to say today. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Maybe I should just say, maybe I'll say this. Professor X, and let's go with the full name. This man deserves our respect. Professor X and Apocalypse, is that, oops. That's how you spell it, right? Yeah, okay. Professor X and Apocalypse together in wait, let me say this, are actually tempting me to get some calves. Will I? Probably not, but I am tempted. Yes. No. Leave. Okay.
Man loves beans.
I'm not kidding, too. That wasn't just for the sake of the tweet. Everything I said there is absolutely true. It is tempting to get some calves, but I probably won't. I don't think I will. But all right. Let's see here. Phone booth. Sending over $1 from a phone booth? Wow, dude. I didn't even know this still existed. Hello, Mr. Beaver. How the inferno are ya? Muffin, what is this message, dude? Anyways, I'm very hungry and I don't know what to get to eat. I've been in the drive-thru for 35 minutes. I think they are angry. Anywho, it must be an excellent day because it is your birthday. Happy B-Day, Pelon. Phone booth, thank you very much for the buck. Are you really inside of a phone booth in a drive-thru? Is that what I'm hearing? Man. I opened a lot for Charles and no dice. Rip, dude. Yeah, I probably won't be getting the Cavs. I have the Awakening Gem, which is the part of it that's actually tempting, is if I did get lucky. If there was ever a time to get lucky, and if I did get lucky and pulled one of those guys, well then that'd be nice. But it's probably not happening. All right, let's hit the basic 4-star basic. Let's do that first. So yeah, I was already saying it at the start of the stream, but I know a lot of people were not in here at the time. I am not running suicides right now because I dropped them for Alliance War. My path, it just seemed like having them off for Alliance War would have been helpful, and turns out it was. At least it started out as helpful. Did this dude really just go invis on himself because he's so passive? Come on, man. Damn passive A. Alright, I don't know why I'm even trying to bait. This is like round 1 of the arena. I ended up dying in war anyway, though, so that's cool. What was I gonna say? I should have been recording these past few wars. I've been taking entirely different teams of champions that I'm used to taking, and entirely different paths, and dying, so would have been a lot to talk about, but yeah. Anywho, Ever Velasquez sent over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, it's my birthday today. Is it? Dude, happy birthday, man. All right, happy birthday, dude. We got a lot of September birthdays in here, apparently. That's cool, man. Hope you're having a great birthday, dude. Thank you very much for the birthday present, essentially. The reverse birthday present. Also tempted to blow my units as I have 30k, but missing would probably make me quit. Yeah, it's... God, that's the thing, man, is like, what are the actual odds that if you drop all 30k of those, that you actually get one of those 2 champions as a 6-star? It's not even that good of odds, man. Like, they're still against you. I don't know the exact number, but I'm fairly certain. I haven't even looked. Actually, what is the percentage off of just one single crystal? Is it 0.5? I don't remember what it is, but I'm fairly certain that even with 30k units, what is it, like less than 50% chance that you'd get them or something? So it's rough, dude. It's crazy, really. Wait, how many crystals is that? So that'd be 100 crystals, right? Yeah, it's less than 50% chance, I think. I blew over 30k and didn't even get the 5-star. Whew. Yowza, dude. That's definitely rough right there. I'm sending the message through dial-up. I have a 10-day trial from America online. Wow. Those are words I haven't heard in a long time. I know, man. I like pulling that reverse Uno cards. Dude, speaking of things I haven't heard in a long time, Uno. Dude, shout out to Uno. Some fun games. I haven't played Uno in a long time. I say fun games because, of course, you know, there's the Uno card game that everyone knows, but then they also had, like, what was it, like Uno Stacko or some other games that were... They're actually pretty good. Actually pretty fun. All right, Corey sending over another buck saying, Peon, how the dingus are you? You're right. Hold on. Actually, I forgot to update. Yeah, there we go. You're right. Bean muffins, yum. Anyway, did you hear about the man with one leg? I laughed at him and he could hardly stand it. It's messed up, dude. He's only got one leg. Love you, dingus, peon man the 4th. Wow. I'm suddenly the Dingus Peon Man the Fourth, apparently. Okay. Well, Corey, thank you very much for the buck. Ooh, though, man. Terrible joke. Ooh. Hollow Skeleton. Send over 10. Dude, thank you, man. Saying sup, Oni-chan. I hope that's not a bad thing, right? I'm not good with all that stuff. Wait, this isn't a text message. Just ignore that. And this conversation. So, how are you? What? Dude, the confusing messages continue. What's up, dude? Thank you very much for the 10. Hope you're doing well tonight. They have a dose, but it's super lame. I go for numbers in Spanish. Wait, I can't tell if that's just a bad joke, in which case, boo if it is, or if that is actually a game. They have a dose, the sequel to Uno. Open Professor X, Cav, and got 6-star Professor X. Hey, congrats, man. Thoughts on Elsa Bloodstone? Just okay. I don't know. For a while, she seems like completely flew under the radar, but you know, people have been mentioning her name over the past couple of months fairly regularly. But at the same time, I don't really see people use her. Very rarely does she seem to replace some of the really OP champions in this game. I think she would have been a great candidate for what I was talking about with like the global type of synergy. Give people more of a reason to rank her up. Would have been cool, maybe. Alright, come on, Dormammu. Get out of my face, dude. Shouldn't have built up this many poise charges in an arena fight. It's not a joke, it is real. Wow. Alright, never heard that before. It'll be easier to live with if I manage to dupe Guardian from a featured with war rewards. Yeah, good luck, dude. We're so close to them. So close, you can almost taste it. We've got 1.5 war left. 1.5 Alliance wars left. Oh man, it always feels so good collecting the end of season rewards, especially after they got buffed. What kind of hand exercises do you do before the stream? Hand exercises? Dude, kidding me? I'm doing hand exercises right now playing MCOC. That's the only hand exercises I do. BG, whom to rank 5? Sunspot, Emma, or AA? Yeah, it's a little bit dependent on who you need, man. Those champs, even though they're the mutant class type, they're all mutants. Aside from that, they're pretty different champions. Very different champions. I'd say just as far as like general purpose use goes, if we're talking a little bit earlier in the rank 5 game, Sunspot's probably the best, but as time goes on, I feel like Archangel might have more use in the end, just because eventually you kind of outgrow Sunspot in a way. Like, he's always good for certain things, like when you need incinerate damage, or the what's it called node, diss track node and stuff like that. Parries are awesome, but Archangel, he brings a very, very niche utility to him, kind of, at least, because you need the opponent to not have any sort of bleed or poison immunity. But in those situations, like, I see him get used more. But yeah, the reality is, man, those are very different champions. It just depends on what you need, what you're looking for, based on the content that you're going up against. Good morning, BG. So finally got around to doing Abyss last night. Hey, all right. Both 6-star Doc Strange dupe and new Massacre and Blue Cyclops. Ew. Those are your words, not mine, but I'm inclined to agree. A little bit, at least. I did, however, get a Mystic Tier 5 class Catalyst and rank through my Doctor Doom. Oh, dude. Who even cares about the rest of the stuff then, man? That's awesome. Congrats on the rank 3 Doom. Good stuff. I'm new to your YouTube channel, Content Champagne. But I think the people who hang out in the streams are funny, and I like your soothing voice. Thanks, man. Even though I completely disagree with you, and these people telling these awful jokes should not be encouraged to tell more. They are terrible, terrible jokes, and they should all take laps for saying them. But the rest of it, thank you very much. I opened 6-star Crystal and got Black Widow Deadly Origin and got a 6-star Skill Awakening gem. Who do I put it in? Black Widow Deadly Origin or Fury? Fury is the way to go there. Yeah, you definitely want to go with Nick Fury on that one, man. As a 4-star, who's better to use a generic on, Blade or Nick Fury? I'd say Blade. For 4-star champion, you really just want a sustainable champion to use, and Blade has the sustainability. Will save you tons of resources and will allow you to push further in quests. As time goes on, Nick Fury kind of overtakes Blade in terms of usefulness, but that's not for a fair bit into the game, like beyond Act 5. I'd say all the way through Act 5, Blade is the better champ. So PG, would you recommend unlocking Suicide Masteries to help with Act 6 completion? Okay, so here's the thing about Suicide Masteries. It's not about the content that you're doing. Masteries, they're not about the content. Masteries are about your champions. So it all depends on which champions you're using. They exist solely to boost the abilities of our champions. Some champions work really well with suicides. Others, you'll have a very rough time and you'll wish that you never got them. So, all depends on your champs. Suicides can be good anywhere if you have the right champs. We got Laura in the chat. Brian, your best buddy told me that you need me, but he's been making sure you're going to the store and giving you crap for eating junk. Huh? I asked if you were bathing and wearing clean clothes. He said he's gonna ask to check your underwear tomorrow. What? Who are we talking about? I've been eating good food. For the most part. Almost entirely good food. Ow. I did just bump my leg into my desk, though. The groom. Aha. Okay. All right. Got it. Should I rank up 5-star Aegon or 5-star Sunspot? Very different champions. Once again, it depends on what you are looking for. You gotta think about the content that you're going up against. Aegon shines more in the fights that are very long. The endurance matches. Talking about Labyrinth of Legends, Abyss. Outside of those things, Sunspot is going to be the better champion most of the time. Earlier today, popped 5-star Crystal and... I had to... Dude, I was going through some deja vu. I thought this was the same message as before, but it's not. Okay, hold on. So you popped 5-star Crystal, got Black Widow Deadly Origin, then popped another one later in the day and duped her. That's pretty cool, man. Just get her and awaken her just like that. Kind of like it. Pretty sweet. She's talking about man thing, BG. Your man thing. Definitely not talking about my man thing. I'm not getting science tier 4 class catalyst for over a month. What should I do? For over a month. Dang, man. Well, there's not a ton that you can do if you need science class catalyst. They're mostly random. You can get some fragments from the glory store on the right day. You can target a class, but it's not a full crystal. It's just some fragments. You just got to keep doing content that will give you more class catalysts and more fragments and stuff. Eventually, it'll happen for you. Yuji reaches 100k points in 5 winning streak, while me reaches 100k in 7 winning streaks. Yeah. If you're using maxed out champs, because that's the thing, I'm starting with maxed out champs, so it didn't always work like this, man. It took a lot of time to build up to this point. Yuji, was there ever a time you weren't late for a night or day stream? Yeah. Yesterday. For starters, I don't really have times for the day stream, so I can't really be late because there's no set time for them. And then I was actually early, like half an hour yesterday or something like that, or maybe it was only 15 minutes. I don't remember, but I was early yesterday, so literally yesterday. Hey, technology, Roboto, I'm with you, dude. Laptop has blue screened 3 times today. Yeah, man, that's really frustrating. We rely so much on technology, and most of the time it's good. And then those times it goes bad, it's like, well, what do I do now? There's nothing I can do. This sucks. It's expensive. Hard to fix sometimes. Most times. Which is why it ends up being so expensive, because you just get a new one or something. I have tier 5 class Catalyst Science and a 6-star Science Awakening gem. Should I rank up Torch, Void, or Cap Infinity? All on Awaken now. At 56 stones, Abyss, and Chapter 6 are 100%. Well, what else do you do in the game? Because this is a big decision, man. Rank 3, awakening a champion, feeding them essentially all of your resources. Are you doing Alliance War, where you might need one of these champs? Is prestige a factor? I don't know if I could really make that decision for you. Like a rank 3 champ, all the best resources in the game into one champ. I could help you think about it in a way. I could ask you the questions that you should be kind of asking yourself. If you don't have any need for any of those champs, though, then you just shouldn't give the resources up, period. But yeah, if you do Alliance War and any of those could help you out in war, then that would be a consideration. Again, prestige is a consideration. Waiting until we see Act 7. Although, to be honest, Act 7 didn't look like it was too crazy, so I'm not sure if you'd really need any champion ranked up if you already completed the other content. But this is stuff you got to think about. BG, good news. Oh, Bonestone Hoochie Wife. Before I even read the rest of this, just hearing you say good news, that makes me happy. Okay, Hoochie Wife got home last night and is feeling better. Good, dude. Also, had my YouTube set to 50% playback speed, and you sounded drunk. Well, that's even better news. Also, just spent 16 minutes making an origami T-Rex. Dude, it's like you started with news that was pretty good. It's like, oh, okay, good, she's feeling better. And ended with an origami T-Rex. That's amazing. Easily the best out of all 3 of those things. Oh, man. No, that's really good. Yeah. If she's not already feeling 100% better, then tell her I hope she's fully recovered and better soon. Brian just got offered a job teaching poetry in prisons. Okay, Tom, where is this gonna go? Because I know damn well that you did not just get a job teaching poetry in prisons. What the hell? All right, hold on. I've spent all night thinking about the pros and cons. Pros, like, not just, oh man. And then cons. Come on, Tom. Why, dude? Boo. Boo. I feel like my brain is broken now. Hey, can anyone help me? I have a generic awakening gem, 4-star, and I have Void and Mojo. Which should I awaken? I'd recommend going with Void. You definitely want to go with Void between those two. Void is a really powerful champion, and he will be for quite some time, but he kind of needs to be awakened. Now, that said, you might not enjoy using Void for like every fight, because he's a little bit slow. His damage, it's not he's not the type of champion that will just plow through a fight really quick. He's more of a utility champion that can handle opponents that heal or have some other type of power gain and things like that. So yeah, go with Void, and just don't be too disappointed if you try him in a fight after he's awake and you're like, well, what the hell? This wasn't a good decision. Trust me, it is a good decision. It's just you know, you got to use him in the right matchups, kind of thing. And I mean, he'll still be okay for pretty much all fights, but he'll be really good in the fights where you need to counter the opponent's healing. BG, does a dingus man like you enjoy eating wings? If so, do you like a bland bean lover flavor like buffalo, or are you an alpha male who enjoys flavors like mango habanero? Asking for a friend. No, I've never really been into eating wings. I mean, occasionally I have, but I was never into it. The only time I would ever get them is like, I don't know, man. There was like a coupon when you order pizza to get a wing appetizer or something like that, man. But it was never like my first choice on the menu of something to get. I was all about the like, you know, going out to like restaurants and stuff like that, thinking about like Fridays. Not that I've been, man, oh god, it's been so long since I've been to a TGI Fridays. Do those things still exist? Sponsor me. But I remember, you know, I would always get like mozzarella sticks for an appetizer over things like wings. Okay, but Thosi MM12, am I reading that correctly at all? I hope I didn't mess up your name, man. He said he sent over 3. Thank you very much, saying you're my first ever person I've donated to. Well, thank you very much, man. I'm honored. I appreciate that very much. Sorry if I messed up your name, but thank you, man. Very kind of you. I like popcorn chicken more than wings. I do like, I mean, I did used to get popcorn chicken a lot at KFC. Wow, man, popcorn chicken. I feel like I haven't talked about popcorn chicken in like 10 years, and a few weeks ago we were talking about popcorn chicken, and now again, it's crazy. But yeah, like at one of my old jobs, there was a Taco Bell and KFC like connected, you know, the same building, and I would mostly get the tacos, but the times I did go over to KFC, I did like to snack on some popcorn chicken. Phone booth sending over another buck saying father looks hard at his son. James, you've been adopted. Son jumps up. Adopted? I knew it. I want to meet my real parents. Father laughs. No, James. We are your real parents. But you need to get packing. Your adopted ones will be here in an hour. This is supposed to be funny. This is a terrifying experience for this young child. Actually, would it be that bad? I mean, would he still get presents on his birthday and holidays and stuff like that? From his real parents too, and his adopted ones? Either way, boo, dude, boo. Ooh, Bossy MM12 sent it over another 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, okay, BG, you're the only one I've ever talked to that has got my name correct. Are you serious? Actually? So here's a little reward. And by the way, I absolutely love the content. GG. Well, dude, thank you very much. Dang, man, I'm so bad with names that I don't even remember if I said your name the same way twice. I hope I did. That'd be awkward. Yeah, you got my name right. And then I read it this time and I'm like, Theodore. No, but dude, thank you very much. Appreciate another 5. Thank you, dude. What's up, Last Sarnian? Saying, hey, BG, my 2 kids are visiting this weekend. Damn millennials with all their browser tabs. The only tab I used to open was at the bar every day because I had alcoholism. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing if you think about it, just cheaper. I think they're just good at saving money. That's all it is. It has all the same negative side effects, but it's free. It's great. Should I rank 5-star awakened Nick Fury? None awakened thing. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Rank 5 awakened Nick Fury, unawakened thing, or awakened Sig 120 Namor. Just got Cav last night and only beat Variant 3 initial completion because of Sentinel and Guillotine 2099. Well, congrats, man. I would probably recommend... There's 2 options that I think are good here. Number 1, I think Nick Fury, especially if you like running the Deep Wounds Mastery. It's probably just the best champion out of those 3 for just general purpose stuff. But you could choose to take on another variant by ranking up Thing and then using his synergies and trying to make your way through Variant 2 and get some other rank up resources that way as well. So I'd go with one of those 2 options. BFNG, what's up, Kishote? Just do my 6-star Corvus. What? Yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats. 6-star awakened Corvus. Good stuff. What's up, Hector? So I got that glitch where you hit fight and then nothing happens, but you lose half health and attacker bonus. Nice. Yeah, dude, that's pretty annoying. I'm so cautious of backing out and only hitting fight if there's like 30+ seconds on the clock. I hate that though, dude. It makes no sense. Like, you didn't even get into the fight. How do they think it's okay to do that? Take away half your health and all that, man. You said it right both times. It has 2 pronunciations. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Well, thanks, man. Ooh, we're gonna a Maxi raid. Max, what's up, dude? How you been, man? Hope all is well, dude. Thanks for the raid. What's up, BG? My banana turned into a face. Carl, dude. The face is looking good too, man. Thank you very much for the continued support. Theoretically, could Sig 200 Namor just plow through Variant 2? Yeah, Namor is good for Variant 2, but he's got to be fully maxed out for that quest. BG, in response to your synergy video, could a support synergy only team work? Make it non-unique synergies only, or rework synergies to be active, or support to balance OP teams? Hold on. Let me read this again. In response to your synergy video, could a support synergy only team work? What do you mean a support synergy only team? Make it non-unique synergies only, or rework synergies to be active, or support to balance OP teams. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. Might need a clarification on this one, if you could expand upon that at all. Hello BG, hype or warlock rank 5? Quite different champions you got there, man. It really depends on what you're looking for. With no other context, I don't think I could really help you make that decision. They're both amazing champs that you eventually want to get both ranked up to 5 anyway. But yeah, I don't know what quest you're looking to do. Don't know where you're at in the game. Don't know what masteries you like to run or anything like that. So do not know how to help you. We got another 5 from Thossi MM12 saying, sorry, I gotta be first. Saying this will also be my first time, so let's go. Well, dude, thank you, man. Hey, your name's about to be up there in just a sec. Thank you very much, man. All the support for the first time. Thank you, dude. Okay, hold on. We got some clarification here. Like, add a secondary team to team select that is only for synergies. Ah, I see what you're saying. Okay, so you have your team that you actually can play, but you essentially have these synergy slots where they only give their bonus, and that is it, right? For example, bring in a mutant crit team, but they would be unusable. So some other people have suggested similar things to this, so you're certainly not alone in what you're asking. But personally, I don't think it fills the kind of, I don't think it solves the same issue that I'm trying to solve. Because if that's the case, then you still don't need to rank up these champions, and you'd even more so just be kind of playing the same champions that you're already playing. You'd be funneled into playing those top champs that much more. I kind of want it to work a little bit differently. I mean, arguably with like a global synergy type thing, you still would be playing top champion. There's nothing's gonna take you away from these top champs unless, you know, like I said in the video, unless you just made these other new champions wildly OP, more OP than the already sometimes game-breaking champs that we already have, or have such a crazy demanding node that you're kind of forced into playing some of these obscure champs. But at least with the idea that I was saying, you would at least be incentivized to rank up these other champs. And if they're ranked up, well, then maybe you'll give them a try. But if they're not ranked up, then you're never going to give them a try, kind of thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, wait, what is going on here? Yeah, if there's any confusion about what you could say in the chat, you could say bad words in the chat, as long as it's not hateful. We don't tolerate any of that stuff in here. But yeah, you could drop F-bombs or whatever else you want. I just don't say it on stream in case there's like little kids listening with their parents or something like that, man. Just try to be. I call it the. I mean, it's, you know, the more common term is family friendly, but I like to call it the family barbecue, where, you know, it's how I talk at a family barbecue. If there's a little kid around, one of my little cousins or something like that, well, then I'll try not to say any bad words. But still talking to adults, and you know, that's the way I see it. I don't care what you say in the chat. And if there's kids looking at the chat, well, I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter that much anyway. It's just, I don't know. All right, Tony Crash, send it over 20. Tony, thank you very much, man. Saying, hey, BG, just do my 6-star Omega Red. Woohoo, jackpot. And ranked him to 190 sig. Wow, man. Your videos show me how great he is. Thanks, brother. A game changer. Dude, for sure a game changer. That's awesome, man. Sig 190. Holy crap, man. That is the dream right there, man. If I can get my Omega Red sigged up like that, whew, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Huge pull right there, dude. If kids are watching you this late, that's effed up no matter what coast you're on. Basically, I mean, it all started because, you know, there was like little kids. Like, I mean, people just had their, like, dude, I know so many people who started playing this game because they needed something to do because they just had a kid and their kid keeps them up at night type of thing. And, you know, it's mostly about that. And, I don't know, man, I guess I would just feel bad if that's like the one of the first words that the kids saying or something like that. I mean, honestly, those people should have headphones in anyway, but I don't know. It's not really a big deal for me to not swear, but it doesn't matter what you guys say in the chat. I don't care about that. All right, Joshua sending over a bug. Thanks, dude. Saying, hey, BG, your favorite local season endgame player here. What's up, man? Saying I'm thinking about taking my first go at Labyrinth. What you think? I think go for it, man. Absolutely. The Labyrinth rewards, they're still pretty good. Okay, so here's the thing, though. There's two kind of requirements for Labyrinth. For my recommendation, at least. There's not a real requirement for the place, but what I recommend is having a rank 5-star champion that's good at clearing Labyrinth. Pick any of the, you know, the 10 best Labyrinth clears and only do it if you have one of those champs. Aegon being the best, followed in no particular order by Guillotine 2099, Ghost, Domino, Blade and Stark Spidey duo. You know, there's a bunch of champions that can do it. Colossus, right? If you do not have a rank 5, then I probably wouldn't recommend doing it. The exception being a rank 4 Aegon. Aegon is so good at it that even at rank 4, he can still be fine to go through it. But if you don't have a champion at rank 5, it gets annoying because you have to have certain synergies to, you know, get the attack value for the extended duration. Geez, starting to burp here. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, that's just what I recommend. My main champ is Unstoppable Colossus. You trolling, dude? Unstoppable Colossus. I mean, technically, there's a synergy that I think makes him hit hard, but I don't know. Well, good, because F this mother effing. What? Be Manny. Don't hold back, man. Let us know how you really feel. Oh, man. B Manny, what are you doing up this late? The only reason that you'd be up this late, I think, is because you're excited about the end of the war season, and maybe you're taking a peek around the Alliance War map and trying to figure out if we've got this war wrapped up or if it's still super close and all that. It does seem to be a close one. At least last time I looked. I don't know if anything's changed. Hey BG, do you think that Kabam should make a only star / class type event? What do you mean? Like, you talking about like you can only have a certain star level champion in the quest or a certain class for the quest? I mean, they have done stuff like that already. If you're talking about something else, then might need some clarification on that one. BG, am I the only one that has noticed that Dragon Man Special 3 is a flying version of the rock bottom? Gotta be honest, man. I don't exactly know what the rock bottom is. I'm guessing it's the Rock's like finisher move or whatever from you know, from wrestling or something like that, but yeah, I'm not familiar enough to know what that looks like. Kids are out of town at my daughter's soccer tournament. Oh, okay. Just watching movies all night. Got it. Wow. Jimmy Witt, signing over 3. Jimmy, thank you, man. Saying, do you think Labyrinth is even worth it these days? Yeah, dude, I was just saying the rewards are still good. It's absolutely still worth it. So, obviously the rewards, when the event first came out, they were much more impressive. At the time, tier 2 alpha, extremely hard to come by. Even 5-star shards. Dude, 5-star shards, it was rough. You know, it was much more difficult to get 5-star shards at the time compared to today, where we go through some boss rushes and we're just cracking open 5s left and right. I mean, I know not everyone's at that point in the game, but I'm just saying for those of us who did Labyrinth back then, if you didn't stop playing, well, now, yeah, 5 stars are pretty easy to get. But I was gonna say, oh, and 5-star 6 stones too. But like, here's the thing, it was also extremely more difficult and expensive to do back then compared to today. So although the rewards, they're not as impressive as they once were, because the cost is so reduced that, yeah, it's still worth it. Without a doubt, man. You even get an exclusive 5-star from it, so there's that too. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do it. You can certainly keep waiting if you haven't done it yet. If you don't need the rewards right now, then you don't have to do it right now. You can wait and just have fun with that place when you have like a rank 3 or a rank 4 6-star champion, and just plow through it like it's nothing. End War trying to figure out how to not die to Doom tomorrow. Got it, man. I can't beat Realm of Legends for the life of me. Any help? Like anything. Which part are you having trouble with? Just kind of the mountainous health pool that they have in there, and like having a hard time one-shotting Winter Soldier, or have you made it deeper into the place and you're on to like Wolverine and stuff like that? Or let me know where you're at, because there's a few hurdles to get over in that place, but once you kind of figure things out, not only does it just teach you a lot about this game, but it's not that bad once you figure things out. It does take time though. ABG pulled the Symbiote Supreme in my second 6-star crystal. Was it a good one? Yeah, man, of course. Symbiote Supreme's a great champ. Congrats. ABG got 5-star Annihilus and Heimdall's my second and third 5-star. Are they any good? Heimdall's great. I'm still looking for a 5-star Heimdall myself. The synergy that champion has, it's awesome. Or synergies, not just the one synergy. But yeah, like him by himself, meh, not that great of a champ. But because he has those synergies, you'll be glad that you pulled him, and you can throw him on the team whenever needed and all that. As for Annihilus is not bad for one of your first 5 stars. That's a good pull. You'll outgrow him eventually. There's champions that are better than Annihilus, but he's a great defender, and he's decent enough on attack until, like I said, you kind of expand your roster more and outgrow him. But he's better than a lot of champions that you could have pulled, so not bad at all, man. Hey, what's up, Abdo? Saying hello, Dingus. How much more time do you have left on your oxygen? Oh, I know, dude. It's getting rough out here, huh? Pretty nasty outside. Desperately waiting on my filters to be delivered before this tank runs out. Wish I could afford a fancy rebreather. Yeah, man, it's rough. Luckily, I'm the only one sucking up the oxygen right now, so I should be good for a little while longer. But yeah, man, it's pretty nasty outside. If you guys are in the, for those of you on the West Coast, you know what I'm talking about. Kind of smoky and yellow and orange outside. How's your day been going, BG? Yeah, I had a great day today, man. Didn't get in almost any arena. I got in a little bit of arena, but wish I could have done more of that. Other than that, though, it's been a good day. BG, a neutron walks into a bar and asks the bartender how much for a beer. He says, for you, no charge. Get it, BG? Yeah, I get it. Boo. Boo. Science joke. I actually like science. Or I did until I heard that joke. Take a lap. I wish there was some sort of mercy timer for 6-star crystals. My last 10 and 12 crystals have been garbage pulls. So demotivating. I hear you, dude. The 6 stars, they're still pretty. They take a long time to get. So when you get bad pulls on them, it feels pretty bad. But in time, man, you'll get some better pulls. Hang in there. BG, any idea when Marvel Insider's coming in? I need those revives. They gave a date. I don't remember what the date on it was though. But yeah, whenever you sign up for the rewards, they give dates. You can probably look at what's available right now and then just think, okay, probably a month earlier or something like that, you know. It's got to be soon though. It's got to be real soon. How far away are the fires from you? That's kind of what I've always liked about the game in this stream. It's like a little getaway from the world. We can just nerd out and forget about everything. Dude, that's why I love 2, man. That's why I don't even want to spend much time talking about it. I honestly, I don't know how far away they are. Heyo, what's up, Star? How you doing? BG, I legit haven't heard you like any of the lame jokes. I mean, you said it, they're lame. Some of them are funny and you boo every time. Dude. I mean, I'm just gonna go right back to what you said the first time. They are lame. Terrible, terrible jokes. There's a couple that I haven't booed, but it's pretty rare. PG, when is MSD going to join for Loki? No clue. I am not in control of that stuff. If it was up to me, he'd already be in. I'd make the spot. But yeah. Thankfully we closed the patio, but still busy enough for dinner. Actually had a few people ask if the patio was open. What the hell's wrong with people? I don't know what's wrong with people, but I've learned not to underestimate the stupidity of the general public. Dude, my other bartender friend out here said that, you know, he didn't work today, but he worked yesterday, and said that their patio was open. And it was like, I mean, at a certain point, like, is that even legal to make the people that work at that place serve people outside? Like, come on, man. It's so nasty out there. Why would you want that? Crazy. All right, anyway, though, Falsey sending over another 2. Thank you very much. saying about to get hit by a hurry. So GG to me. Oh, I think you're saying a hurricane, huh? Dang, dude. Hopefully it ain't too bad. Good luck, man. Hopefully just kind of passes by without doing any damage. You get to keep your power, all that stuff. ABG, by the time you realize this comment doesn't mean anything, it'll be too late for you to stop reading it. Dang, I should have stopped reading it, but then it would have made sense. Son of a... You win this round. But the war ain't over. BG, do you know any good jokes? No. I wish I could say I did, but all of the jokes I've ever heard in this channel, at least, have been terrible. Brian used to work at a factory that made fire hydrants. Tom, I'm calling BS, man. You couldn't park anywhere near it. Cool. Boo. Spent over an hour playing around with iPad for arts to draw something for fun, and my level of appreciation for cat stuff went up 2,000%. Star. Yes. I know what you mean. I haven't tried drawing in a while, but I think I've said in the past I had a learn to draw in 30 days book. And I actually had a lot of fun with it. It's the only book I've ever finished in my entire life, aside from the poo we do, and everyone poops. But even though I had fun with it, like, oh man, it was relatively basic stuff for the most part. Like by day 30, you know, I was trying to draw a face, so you know that had more detail to it and stuff. But it was just they were just trying to teach some concepts and things like that. And yeah, it was rough. It was tough trying to make things look good. Spent a lot of time erasing. Whole lot of time erasing. The people that are like the most impressive are actually the most impressive thing I've ever seen. I wish we're on Twitch right now because I would pull this up, but check this out when you guys get a chance. Just on YouTube, just search for like drawing with both hands or something like that, and there's some people out there that can actually draw with both hands simultaneously. It just blew my mind that could even be a thing. The most absurd thing, like I just thinking about it is blowing my mind. I haven't watched a something like that in a while, but I know it exists. We get another raid here. Hashtag People's Elbow. Well, thank you very much for the raid. I don't know. Is this coming from Coop? Or... This could... I don't know for sure who's raiding me. I also see hashtag Brian is cool. Thank you very much. Can't disagree with that statement. I am pretty cool. BG, why do you stream on YouTube over Twitch? It's just where the community's at, really, is a simple answer. I tried streaming on Twitch for a little bit, because at the time, YouTube was still in its infancy when it came to streaming, and in many ways, it's still lagging behind Twitch by a lot. At this point, though, I feel like the interest is rising for live streaming, especially with all this pandemic stuff. So hopefully YouTube puts more resources into it and it's better over time. But in any case, yeah, I went over to Twitch for a little bit, but not everyone felt like going over there, and there are some people that stream on Twitch for MCOC now. But at the time, there really weren't too many people doing it, and I was like, well, maybe if I go, maybe some of the other guys will follow, and no one did. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll go back to YouTube now. I used to be pretty salty about it, but I really like YouTube, so it kind of worked out in the end. There are some things that I you know, you hear me mention from time to time if we were on Twitch right now type things, but overall I like it where I'm at. So all right, Jimmy Witz sending over 15. Jimmy, thank you, man. Saying I've been playing for 4 years and really appreciate what we've done for the community. It wouldn't be right to not send a shout out to Laura as well for all her support, for allowing it all. Yes. Big shout out to Laura. But yeah, Jimmy, thank you very much, man. Very generous of you. Very kind of you to say. Thank you very much. Oh, People's Champ raid. Oh, yeah, duh. I should have known that. Duh. Well, People's Champ, thank you very much for the raid. Whoops. 7 hours into a 16-hour drive to visit family. Hunter. Whew. I'm on the toilet in a Burger King. I don't know why it's so funny. But that's the update. It's coming from Hunter, in case anyone was curious. Whoops. He is 7 hours deep into a Burger King toilet saying, much love, see you later, Baldy, in chat. All right, later, dude. Have a good poop, have a good drive. Hope you don't hit any traffic in either of those areas. Star sending over a buck. Thank you, Star. Where are you at? Is on Twitter. Ooh, is on Twitter if you want to see. At an anime slash manga. I think it's pronounced manga, not manga, right? Ooh, how to draw a thing, but I never did it as much as would need to do to learn. Okay. All right, we'll check that out. I'm curious. You know, I always like to see the artworks. Ooh. I can only see part of it so far, but I like what I see. This is cool. It's nice. I like it. The leaves look really nice. I like the colors. Cool little picture. It's like this is like a plant store or something like that, where we can go and get a plant. I will take the cactus because it looks like it has a bow on it. Stroke of my saber sending over to saying, BG, read last to yourself, please. Are you also in a Burger King toilet? Hold on. Where's your last? Wow. Really? Boo. Boo. Just because I didn't read it out loud doesn't mean. Take a lap. Xandrovra sending over a couple of them Canadian bucks. Thank you very much. Hold on, let me finish this Doom fight first. God, who puts Doom in the arena? Slowing my run down here, man. Okay, Xandrovra, thank you very much. Saying, hey, BG, rank 2 Cap Marvel movie unduped, worth it? Got no rank 4 or 5 cosmics. Yeah, I think so. I'd say she's worth it. Even without the awaken ability, I don't think she needs it. It's a nice ability to have. And to handle certain fights in a certain play style, it's more necessary and all that. But yeah, even without being awakened, I'd say worth it. But thank you for the 2 loonies, quite possibly a toonie. Usually I have Namor awakened and can Sig 200 him. But what is he used for? Will I use him enough to make it worth it? Well, for the second part of your question, it's tough to say how much you'll use him, but I'll tell you what it does. So the Awaken ability, it makes it so that whenever you're attacking the opponent, you will not take any damage for any reason whatsoever. This means if you have a damage over time debuff on yourself, including from the Suicide Masteries, but not exclusive to that, it's any damage over time effect on yourself, like those nodes where you start out bleeding or taking poison or something like that, or if you have a shock on you, anything like that. If you're attacking, you take no damage. Additionally, that damage also gets converted and thrown onto the opponent, but I'll talk about that more in just a second. So the whole no taking damage thing, it also works when you're fighting against Electro or any other opponent that has like a Thorns node on it or something like that. He can also be used well, actually there's some other nodes like that too. So Do Not Go Gentle is one of the roughest nodes to deal with in Act 6. It's the global node for 6.2.5, and it does show up in other quests beyond that, but I don't think ever as the global. Sometimes just like a random node on the path, or you know, the entire path will have it or something like that. But yeah, Do Not Go Gentle, you can counter that as well, since that node would essentially kill you, but you know, without clearing it. Anyway, so there's a bunch of situations like that. There's even a situation where there's a node that gives you Power Sting when you gain a bar of power, right? And that Power Sting will not hurt you. Like, as long as you're attacking and you use your special, you can do damage that way. Hold on. All right, I don't know. I guess people are trying to start stuff in chat. Guys, we don't need this hashtag. No one's better than anyone else. All right, keep that stuff out of here. But okay, anyway. So he also has a ton of damage when you pop your special 3. When you pop your special 3, you can even set up to do it like multiple times. You gain a massive fury. And because you're amplifying your damage so much, you can use that to counter. Basically just blow up the opponent. And I like to use that for countering Buffet at times, because obviously Buffet, they're going to be healing throughout the fight, and most just pure damage dealing champions can't really counter it. But if you time things right with Namor, you can deal a solid, you know, 250,000 damage in just one combo before the opponent can really do anything about it. So yeah, it can be useful for situations like that. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's the gist of it. There's probably some other things I'm forgetting. Oh, actually, another good example is the what is that node where every time you attack their block, they gain an armor up? Explosive feedback, is that what it is? He can just attack into the block and do that, or attack Red Skull into his block and not take any damage and hurt Red Skull that way, things like that. Okay, but as far as how frequently you're going to use Namor, you're probably not going to use him all the time. At least I don't. I guess I should only speak from my own personal experience. I don't use Namor all the time, but there are those occasions where I am so thankful that I have a Namor ranked up. And if I didn't already have a ton of other champions, then I probably would turn to Namor a lot more than I do now. He can be used like with or without suicides, so he's good like that too. Just a solid all-around champ. And is he worth the resources? In my opinion, yes. But of course, it's not as simple as that, and it always depends on who your other options are to rank up and sig up and things like that. But ultimately, yeah, he is worth ranking up, and everyone should want to have a maxed out Namor in their roster. Whether it's something you could do now or just later on once you've ranked up some other champs, kind of up to you based on the luck you've had and the champions you've pulled and things like that. All right, Namor tangent over. I hope that helps. BG, who's your favorite champion? Man-Thing, because he's awesome. And I also think that he's really stupid. In the best possible way. You know what I mean? Like that goofy sitcom character. I'd say he's like Michael Kelso from 70s Show, but Kelso had too much energy. This Man-Thing is a different kind of stupid. He's probably a genius, actually. I don't know. But I like to think that he's really dumb. And it's really fun. That's the main reason why he's my favorite. Is because he's fun. But I just like him as a character. The story that I've written for him in my imagination. BG, what should I expect when I open a tech/cosmic crystal? Magneto, probably. Now I don't know, man. Tech or cosmic champs? What are you shooting for? It could be any of the tech or cosmic champs. BG, I'm trying to decide who to rank up as my first mutant champ. 5 stars, Sig 120 AA, or 5-star, or 2 rank 5, or 6-star undue mags to rank 2. Thoughts? For the record, I'm better with AA because I've been playing him longer. Well, I think Magneto is the better overall champion. Has more use in this game. He can handle the fights. It's kind of funny. I mean, they kind of complement each other in a way. Because Magneto can handle all the metal guys that Archangel is going to struggle with for the most part. I'm going to die here, aren't I? Oh, no, I'm alive. I'm alive. I just can't use a special. Or get hit at all. You know what? Let's stop being a coward. I was gonna pop my special, but I didn't even need to. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I gotta recommend Magneto over Archangel, but this guy's name is X Blizzard. I never pay attention to names, but I happen to notice it. You think he used to work at Blizzard? Yeah, I almost want to add him to the friends and send him a message. But okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're really that much more confident in your Archangel abilities, I mean, that could be a little bit of a deciding factor. But I don't know. Like, if you're good with Archangel, it's not like Magneto is that complicated of a champion. Both champions, you just need to know how to parry, and you're kind of good to go. So I'd recommend Magneto, and just maybe spending a bit more time with him to get used to him, kind of thing. Corey sending over $1 though. Thank you, Corey. Saying Man-Thing drops Bull. Gang of friends. Who else but Man-Thing? Studio laughter. Wow. It took me a minute to understand what you were saying. Like, he's just in the kitchen and he's like pouring the milk in a bowl of cereal, but he's got like his face all close up to the bowl as he's pouring it, and just like falls off the edge of the counter, and everyone's like, Man-Thing. Yeah, basically that's Man-Thing, dude. And then he just walks away with the same walk that he does after winning a fight. EG, I'm the only one who thinks Conqueror from Uncollected is a way too big of a leap. Well, it is a big leap. At the time, you know, that was the end, man. That was the end of the game right there. That was end game, hitting uncollected. So I think Kabam, you know, they intentionally made it a fairly large leap. But you can definitely get there. Like 5.2.4. I don't know if you've gotten to that quest or not yet, but that's certainly like the biggest hurdle to get over. The first time you see masochism, and yeah, it's kind of a rough time, but give it some time and you'll climb that wall. Might just need to, you know, kind of stall, delay things, wait to pull some new champions, wait to get some new rank ups, that type of thing. BG, what's the progress on the next opening for Aegon? Thanos, we are 1.5 wars away from getting a mountain of shards from the Alliance Force season. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. The end of season opening. Hopefully that'll be the Aegon. It'll be. Honestly, I don't deserve it. This war season has been a rough one for me, man. It's one of the worst war seasons I've had in a while. I died today. I swear to you guys, I was trying to be as cautious as I could possibly be. We're in contention for 3rd place right now. And we just need to win these last 2 wars of the season and we get 3rd place, right? And it's a very tight war. But my alliance is killing it. They only died 1 time up till me, basically. And we're already like over 100 war fights deep. And I'm approaching Modoc with Magneto. And it's the node where they take less damage unless you intercept them. So, you know, we have plenty of time. So I didn't need to intercept at all. So it's fine. So it's just Modoc then, right? And you just parry heavy and everything is good. I go in there with Magneto because he's a hashtag metal opponent. I mean, I would hope so. He's got that gigantic chair that he's riding, right? It's hashtag metal opponent. I'm crushing it with Magneto, barely taking any damage whatsoever. I get him down to maybe about 75% health. And I've got all the prowess in the world. Pop my special 3. Put a ton of bleeds on this guy, in addition to just, you know, the regular damage from the special 3, just doing a lot. He goes down to about 50% health. Mind you, this is through like all the damage reduction he has. It doesn't even matter. So he's down to about 50% health. I'm still at like 100% health. Plenty of time on the clock. Zero worry about timing out or anything like that. I'm gonna finish the fight in another. Well, I'd probably have to get back to an L3, but what is that? Another minute or so of a fight? Easy. No way to throw this fight. No way to choke. I choke. What happens is this node, it has, God, I can never remember the name of it, but essentially it's the node where if the opponent has a debuff on them, they have increased combat power gain. Right, so when you hit into them, they gain a bit more power than normal. And normally this node, it's kind of a joke. It's never that crazy. You know, you have to be a little bit careful. They'll gain a little bit more power than normal, right? It's the node that says like they gain 20% per debuff, and then it's doubled for each armor break, and there's like a few different types of debuffs. One of them is bleed, however. And if you guys know anything about Magneto, when you pop a special 3, you put a lot of bleeds on the opponent. I forgot about this. Modoc had 0 power, but he had 30 bleeds on him. I did 1 single heavy attack. And let me tell you, the feeling of my heart dropping through my entire body as his power meter immediately shot up to a special 3 because he had 1200% increased power from those 30 bleeds, because each one of them gave him an increased 40%. So from 0 bars of power, because I baited a special after the L3, so 0 bars of power to instant red, just the red meter, and I'm like, oh god. Well, I'm Magneto, right? So the damage is capped. I'm gonna survive this. No, that was old Magneto. New Magneto only damage caps from regular hits, not from special 3s. There's a little special disclaimer in there. So instant death from full health, eating Modoc special 3 on that node. It was over. And that was the second death, and since then we've gotten more. I don't know how many more, hopefully not too many more. But yeah. Anyway, Abdo sent it over $1. You know what would have been great if I recorded that fight, and then I wouldn't have had to describe it in such great detail, and then I could have just showed it to you guys. But all right, Abdo sent it over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, have you considered making a... Seems like we're thinking the same way, Abdo. BG, have you considered making a video about this tangent? Seems like people might be interested. You know what's funny? I'm not kidding. When I started the fight, 5 seconds into the fight, I'm like, you know, Magneto's still early. I should just pause this fight and you know, plug in all my setup here and everything and start recording, because you know, nobody or you know, people of course people have started using Magneto, but there's not that many different fights available for viewing on the YouTubes starring Magneto, and I'm like, this will be a great time to actually record some Alliance War. And I should have. I really should have. But I was focused on the fight. Rip. I think that's my 4th death this season, if I'm not mistaken. So, which isn't too bad of a season if I was taking more fights. But I feel like I'm also taking less fights than I used to. So that's what's kind of making it like, oh god, really? This was the easy fight. I'm being set up with the easy fights. All right, anyway. BG, can a rank 2 5-star Doom push master mode on Summer Smackdown against 19k 5 stars? Yeah. I mean, master mode, like wait. Oh, 5-star. Okay, I thought you were saying rank 2 6-star. I was like, yeah, dude, he should be able to crush that. Hold on, rank 2. I mean, yeah, a rank 2 5-star can still do it. It's not going to be the easiest time. Probably bounced more around rank 3, maybe even rank 4 to some extent. Maybe somewhere in the middle of those two. Wait, hold on. Is master the... Let me go look at it. But yeah, I mean, essentially just give it a try, man. There's not much energy cost to it. Just hop in there, and if it feels too difficult for you, then you just hop right out. No big deal. No harm, no foul. But let's go look at it real quick. I really need to like actually do these things. Well, after the season's over, that's when I'm gonna do the big boss rush. But hold on. Okay, so master is the second highest one. I mean, I don't want to pop in the other one yet. Let's pop in this one real quick though. I might as well do it while I'm here. Let's throw in some different champs. Let's throw in these guys. Let's get you in there. Probably doesn't matter a whole lot who I'm using. Actually, I should probably bring in no, never mind. Not suicides. Let's do that. Okay. Let me see what kind of health and attack master is kind of working with. 62k health, 5k attack. Yeah, I mean it'd be a little bit rough with a rank 2 5-star. It is possible though, so give it a try, and it's kind of gonna come down to your own skills with the game as to whether or not you're gonna make it through. And don't mean that in any kind of an insulting way if you're not able to do it, because I would say most people would not be able to do it, but it is worth a try. BG, is there any way for Red Max to lose his pseudo immunity to bleed like Corvus does when he loses his glaive? I don't think so, but Magneto is only at 90%. You would have to have someone that would ignore his resistances, because I did have that happen with the last war. Dude, this is kind of what's crazy to me is these two fights, the two last deaths that I've had. I really feel like they should not have happened. The last fight, Hitmonkey can apparently ignore all resistances, which I had no idea about, and that also includes bleed resistance. So I bled out using Omega Red with a point and coagulate because I got hit one single time with you know, fighting Hitmonkey, and it was a critical bleed and all that. Between that death and this one, oh man, it's been a frustrating end of the season. Normally I wouldn't even care that much, but you know, when we're doing good and all that, I want to try to make sure that wow, what a lucky evade. Didn't evade that though. But yeah, like I said before, I don't necessarily care if we get top 3 or not. The Master Level rewards, they're already really good, but I don't want to be the reason why we missed it. Penetrator for hire, what a name. Signing over 2, thank you, man. Saying AA neurotoxin bug on diss track not counted as a debuff. That is no bug, my friend. That is a passive. It has to be debuffs. So the bleeds will count, the poisons will count, the neurotoxin will not count. That's a working as intended kind of thing. Wait, is there a limber? Yeah, limber, okay. Alright, let's use Namor. Yeah, that's working as intended. Neurotoxin will deal damage if the opponent has the I should have used it. I just realized something is I should have used a different champion probably. But all right, anyway, neurotoxin will deal damage if you can get 3 debuffs of other kind, like the 3 bleeds going kind of thing. But you do gotta get those going. I feel like I just slipped on a banana peel. That was terrible. Last about Aunt May, por favor. Okay, give me a sec, Abdo. Hold up. Yeah, I just got annihilated. And that, my friends, is why you bait L1s against Longshot. Oh, God. Faded way too early on that. That's okay. I'm getting destroyed, dude. This Longshot is messing me up, man. Okay. Last about Aunt May. BG, did you know about the retro mode for Aunt May? It's a retro mode? Just discovered this the other day when an Alliance mate told me. Fun Easter egg. Can't say that I did. Is it somewhere? Is it somewhere up here, or do you gotta click on something to activate it? What's how do you do it? Let's keep going in this fight. What nodes do we have here? Okay. BG Voodoo worth awakening. My only mystic champ to use is Sim Supreme for now. Yeah, Voodoo's worth awakening. He's become more worth it again. He used to be like the best mystic to awaken. And then in recent times, I feel like other mystic champs are better. But he's also good for the latest variant. And while he doesn't need to be awakened for that, I guess it's still nice to have. I'll save you some resources and just a good champ overall. So yeah, click on dark mode, light mode like 10 times. Okay, I don't want to. I'm gonna click on it without showing you guys. I'll show you guys the end result because this would be way too bright. Oh my god, it's so bright. Whoa. We got to retro. That's pretty cool, man. It's a nice little Easter egg. It honestly reminds me of Diablo 2, where there was a little gem to click on a whole bunch of times. It also hurts my eyes, but it is cool. God, Pete must love this. If Pete, oh man, I don't know if Pete has seen this, but he would love that. Okay, and you can just click it away back to dark. Okay, good. Woo. All right, Kevin. I'm just gonna say P because I feel like I would just mess up your last name. But Kevin said over to you. Thank you, man. Saying, who are you most excited for getting buffed? Out of the champions that are already confirmed to get buffed, it's Gambit. Just because Gambit's a character that I actually knew about growing up. I thought he was like the coolest of the X-Men. Basically Gambit and Wolverine. Thought they were super cool. And Nightcrawler, actually. And Colossus. Those characters because of the X-Men arcade game, and I actually had Wolverine comics even though I never read them. But yeah, man, it's I don't know, like I feel like they're not gonna necessarily make Gambit an amazing champion that I'm gonna be playing a lot, just because there's so many powerful mutants already. It's like, God, can they even make another killer mutant? Like, I don't know, man. I hope they do, but I don't want to get my hopes up too high. But yeah, he's the one I'm most looking forward to. I honestly, even more than looking forward to Gambit, I'm just curious who comes next. So we already know the next 3 champions. I can't remember the order, but it's, you know, Punisher, Falcon, and Gambit, right? Who's after that? It'll be real interesting. What's up, Brian? Had a spectacular war. BG3 didn't even die. Lags. Dang, dude. Shout out to you guys. I think I'm the only death in BG1. You just missed me describing it. But that's awesome, dude. Congrats on killing it. Kevin, thank you again for the 2, man. Good stuff on the awesome more BG3. Colossus or Red Mags, the overall better champ? You know, I think Colossus is probably a little bit better overall. That said, Magneto, he's not really the overall champion. He's the champion that slays metal things. So, which one is going to be more useful? Hard to say. I'll probably still end up using Colossus more. But, I mean, they're both amazing. It's almost like, why even think about it? That kind of brings me back to why I like don't rank champions in this game or tier lists or anything like that, because it's just who are you going up against? That's going to determine who's the better champion, you know? All right, so I'm up to 35k. That's good. All right, let's go back to arena. That was a little impromptu master level boss rush. Gambit is already rank 4 from when I was trying to cheese power reserve. Nice. I got my 6-star just ready and waiting. Fitz, I'm pretty sure I have more deaths than Brian this season. I'm not want to give advice. Yeah, you probably have way more fights than me though, Lags. And do you have more? I mean, I have 4 deaths, I think. Hope I'm not up to 5. I think I have 4. I just hope the rest of my alliance carries me right now. That's what I'm banking on, man. I hate to be in that position where I'm like getting carried prestige-wise and war. Usually, you know, prestige has never been my thing. I mean, a lot of that comes through spending. So it's like, okay, let me contribute to the alliance in other ways. Let me crush it in alliance war. And in the past, I've done pretty well. But right now, I'm like, carry me in both, please. Like if we win this war, then the death is like it never happened. You know, the previous deaths, it never actually cost us an alliance war this season. I've only died in wars that we still won. So I just hope that trend continues. I feel like it's still up in the air about Mags and Colossus, but I know I'm only bringing one of them to Alliance War. Yeah, I think Magneto is going to be more useful in Alliance War, but in just overall, just in general in the game, Colossus is so powerful, man. Regular questing, Alliance questing, all that stuff. Hold on. Yeah, I have 6. I think they're all with Omega Red. That's why I've forsaken him. Dang, dude. See, I feel like I should have brought Omega Red to war. Like that was my champ, and I should have just went with him. It's all right though, man. Next season, I'm gonna turn it all around, and I'm only gonna have to be carried prestige-wise again. So that'd be good. What do you think the 4-star Star-Lord cutoff is? I put my cutoffs predictions at least in the bottom left corner of the screen. You can see a 1.7 mil next to Star-Lord's head. Just burning everything with torch. Nice, man. Torching it up. So all right, in my defense, the slightest defense I could come up with, I've been using some different champions and paths that I haven't really done before, so it's a bit of a learning process for me. So you know, it's kind of feeling things out, getting familiarized with the nodes, but they're really not that hard of nodes. So I do I have 5? Hold on, I forgot I died to Doom too. So I was gonna time out to that guy. That was just a terrible matchup. But hold on, two hit monkeys, Doom, Now Modoc. Maybe I'm at 5 deaths now that I think about it. I think I am. I think the last war put me at 4. Hey BG, is it worth taking up Stealth Spidey if I already have She-Hulk ranked up? Does he do anything better than She-Hulk other than counter miss? Well, they're different class types, and the slow debuff, it doesn't work against class disadvantage. I'm not sure though. Like, I don't know. I prefer She-Hulk. I think people have had more success, generally at least, with Stealth Spidey in the Abyss compared to She-Hulk. But then you have people like MSD that I think disagree with that because, you know, he's really good with She-Hulk. I'm not sure, but to be honest, you probably would not end up using Stealth Spidey that much. Everyone's a little different in that, but they do cover some similar ground, you know. All right, Duke Devil sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, "Get out of here, you nosy little pervert, or I'm gonna slap you silly." Oh man, dude, still killing it with the Home Alone references. I should do the hand motion where he was like, whatever, like. That's the scene from Home Alone where I think his name's Frank, right? where Kevin catches Frank in the shower, records him, and then plays that back, but plays the recording back when he has like a blow up clown or something like that in the shower. But thank you, dude. Appreciate the buck, man. Speed Up D also sent it over. Buck, Speed Up D. Thank you, dude. Sir, I love you. Speed Up D. Thank you, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. As always, dude. Thank you, man. Brian, are you or Legacy going to grind for 5-star Apocalypse? Well, I can only speak for myself, but for me, nope. I'm sticking mostly to just trying to get as many units as humanly possible out of the arenas, and hopefully that will lead to new champions through opening up crystals. Probably not Cav crystals, but yeah, just getting more 6 stars and things like that. That's kind of my focus. Getting units for the Abyss so I can open up all the crystals from that. That kind of thing. Geez, should I take my 5-star Luke to rank 4? Or should I take my 5-star Gladiator Hulk to rank 4? Both are unduped. They're quite different champs. They are both the science class type, but they're pretty different. For general purpose stuff, Luke Cage is gonna be better, and if you're playing him, you basically just want to do you want to end your combo with lights, and yeah, pretty straightforward. Other than that, Gladiator Hulk, I think Gladiator Hulk's the, like, once you know hit a certain point in the game where your roster, where you already have like enough champions just to get you through the everyday part of the game, then Gladiator Hulk is going to be the better champion because he's able to counter something that no one else really can, which is passive damage types like Starburst. He's also helpful sometimes against magics, against their limbo, some other nodes in the game as well, but yeah, any kind of passive damage types, he's really good for that. So yeah, man, it depends on the rest of your roster. If this is like one of your first rank 4s or something like that, Luke Cage would be better. If you already have a bunch of those champs ranked up, then go Gladiator Hulk. Usually going for any of the new champs in the arena. I'm not. Nope. It's just very time consuming grinding out these champs, and honestly, I need 6-star champions right now, so Gee, do you need to awaken the new storm? I don't remember her awaken ability. Let's take a quick peek at Aunt May. Oops. Okay. While below 10 to 30. Oh, that's right. Well, okay. So while below, if she's maxed out 30% health, Storm activates both Tempests. So I would say no. Honestly, though, Storm, she's not that powerful of a champion. She did get a new synergy, which I have not tested yet, but just in general, Storm's not that powerful of a champ. So I don't know if you like her, or if you just don't have any other champs to rank up. She's not that bad either. She has some things that are nice about her, like she's good against any kind of node that will shrug off debuffs like masochism. Oh, dude, I was trying to use my special there. Okay. So yeah, I mean, she could be worth ranking up, but I don't know, just she's not amazing. If you don't actually have like a use for her, or like I said, you know, if you already have a bunch of other champs ranked up, then you might be better off investing resources into another mutant. Usually had a really good fight on node 49 poison / incinerate node. I bet you did, dude, with your Red Hulk. Rank 3 Rogue versus rank 2 Thing. Stubborn Global sent a vid to watch at some point. Sped it up so it's only 101. Okay. Let me see how it looks. I don't know how good it's gonna come through on Twitter. It's coming through all right. These two massive beasts just slugging it out, man. But yeah, I mean, he's great for that node because he essentially just turns it into like a regular Thing fight with Stubborn still, of course. But so this node, guys, basically what happens is when you're hitting, he has like a little timer on him. And the timer just kind of rotates between two different things where you'll get an incinerate on you for attacking or a poison on you for attacking, and Red Hulk is basically immune to both, so he's great for it. Good stuff, man. Nightbat 214 send it over, Buck. Nightbat, thank you very much. Slurgan. ABG, what's your opinion on Treasure Islands? Also, should I rank up 5-star Doom or 5-star Claire to rank 5? Both duped Sig 40 and Sig 20. Whew, let's well, okay, Treasure Islands is easy. I've only looked at the rewards. I actually haven't done any of the quests, but based on the rewards, my opinion is that the quest is awesome. And people are saying it doesn't take long to get through the quest or anything like that too, so yeah, I think it's awesome. As for who you should rank up, Doom or Claire, this is a fairly complicated one. So I feel like the obvious answer is Doom, because Doom he's a god, man. He's incredible. Doom is so strong, in some ways possibly too strong. But that said, man, Claire is also a god, dude. Claire is amazing. I've heard from people who have both ranked up. Some people say they use Doom more. Some people say they use Claire more. So I don't think you could really go wrong. I'm thinking if you're looking to do the Abyss, then you have to go Doom. If you're not looking to do the Abyss, if you run Suicides, I think those are the people who end up using Claire more. But you really could just go Doom, like, just under any circumstance and be fine. It's a tough one, man. They're both amazing champions. Like, I guess Doom has to be who I'm recommending, but the point I'm trying to make is that Some people do use Claire more. So you might want to play around with both at rank 4 and see which one that you're just personally prefer to play. So yeah. But my recommendation, just like a flat recommendation without knowing your preferences or where you're at in the game and things like that, it would be Doom. I think in Doom just for more uses. Also, I think he's higher prestige wise. He is higher prestige wise, yeah. That is another factor that I forgot to mention. And Glory, man, everything should be nerfed. No mercy. Strike first. Strike hard. No mercy. What's the rant counter, Hunter? Cloud of Contempt. I could talk about that for a minute. It reminds me, BG, have you tried the cable synergy yet? Hunter, if I did, I wouldn't be able to say anything about it. But no, I haven't. I will, though. I promise you I will. That is one that I'm definitely going to try. Alright, so here, I mean, here's the exact example from Abdo, though. Use Claire more because of suicides, but use Doom more in Abyss. Basically want them both max rank, just a matter of whom first. And yeah, I will totally agree with that. You do want them both maxed out at some point, for sure. How good is Clairvoyance Awaken ability? I don't think it's that useful. I have heard some people say there's a few times it saved them type of thing, but for the most part, I don't consider it a necessary ability at all. The tangent count is almost as high as the 3-star Sparky cutoff. Wow, dude. Has it really been that many today? ABG pulled 5-star Iron Man Infinity War. Does he need to be awakened? Technically, no. But it makes him a significantly stronger defender, because the final 15% is by far the hardest part about fighting Infinity Man. And also, it's a really nice safety net to have if you're using the champion offensively. But no, technically he doesn't need to be awakened. Prestige is the carrot on a stick for BG, always chasing, but seemingly never getting any closer. Oh, the humanity. Damn, if that ain't the truth. I haven't moved closer to that carrot in... Well, I guess Sasquatch was a tiny move, but oh my god, like that's it. How crazy is that, man? I just the prestige just hasn't moved. I mean, technically I could have made small prestige gains, but it would only screw me over in the long run. I need the big prestige plays for it to matter. So luckily we have not dropped out of the top 20, otherwise I would feel real bad about it. But when I came back to 4 Loki, we were in the 10 to 20 range, and we're still there. So I haven't cost us there, but we're getting close. I need to do something quick. That's why I can't really ease up on the grind, man. I've been getting some good units. Since 4th of July, already back up to 14k plus. Already have like 750,000 battle chips on top of that, so. And I think I'm going to do the next path in the Abyss without spending units, which means I can spend the units that I currently have on holiday offers and things like that, more so than I have in past years, I think. So I'm really hoping for something big out of all that stuff. Can Golk regen from passive degen damage? Like Golk regen from any passive damage? Sort of, yeah. You still take some damage. You heal back, I think, to like 75% or something like that. So a lot of it is negated because of that, but it's not like you're going to get back to full health. It's just you just slowly tick down. That's pretty sad, buddy. I mean, I moved up 40 points with the damn Warlock pull this week. Wish you could have had him instead. I mean, I wouldn't want to take him from you, but I do wish I had him. Impulse clicked, ranking up Claire. I can rank up Doom soon. Would have chose him, but I still want to save up more units for my Abyss run. Okay. I'm telling you, dude, they're both good. I mean, I can't speak for you and say you won't regret that decision, but personally, I would never regret that decision. I love using Claire, and I know I'd make good use of both of those champs. So, you think it's worth doing 100% of acts of chapter? Wait, 100% of chapter 6. Have they made it easier? Yeah, they've made it way easier. Here's what I would say. Work on 100%ing it, but leave out the really crazy stuff. Save that for last, because they're probably going to make some more changes. Like the Acid Wash Mysterio fight is probably going to get changed. Excuse me, if I had to guess. Maybe some others. But they made it a lot easier, man. Yeah, for sure. They cut the attack values big time. BG, do you think they should add 6 stars in the arena? Maybe do 1 6-star a month. I think they probably should add 6-star arena. I don't know. I gotta think about what else it impacts in the game, but I think they should. Just off the top of my head, unless I hear like a good reason for not adding 6 stars. I don't know. Like, maybe it would be too crazy. The thing is, like, we kind of need a way to target champions that isn't just... I mean, do we have any Cav crystals here? Let's see. It's a... Oh, God, it's a 0.1. Here I was saying, like, is it 0.5 or is it less? No, 0.5 was for the 5-star. It's a 0.1% chance for the 6-star. So I think there needs to be a better way to target champions, even if it's still limiting, like the arena. But would it be too hardcore, man? Would that actually make people quit the game? Because I could only imagine the score. I mean, the score, it's tough to grind out a 5-star featured champion. Like, I don't even want to know what the score would be for a 6-star version of Professor X. And if people miss the 6-star version, like... I think people might quit the game if that happens. So, like, I don't know, man. There's certainly an argument against a 6-star arena. You want a 6-star arena before a 5-star basic? Really? That surprises me. Yeah, I mean, they're very different. If one was getting added, I would want it to be the 6-star. But like I said, I'm not even sure if that's a good move. It's hard to say. It really is, man. But I just don't like the idea of a 5-star basic. Everybody waiting to have the exact same champions to get through content. You get to pick out exactly who to get. I like limiting RNG. Like, these crystals are cool, but we don't need to just make it so easy to get every single 5-star in the game. With 4 stars, it's a bit different, you know. 4 stars, that part of the game is in many ways kind of done with for like the end game player base. You know what I mean? So as a way to help people catch up and fill out the roster and just get a champion, you know, just get the champions that they like from the comics and things like that. 4-star basic makes total sense to me. 5-star, I wouldn't even care about opening up 5-star crystals anymore. It'd be too easy to get them all. Can Silver Surfer be quaked? I always get hit by that second medium poop. I don't know. I don't really use Quake, so maybe someone else in here could tell you. Look at that, SPG, so I can drink my tired ass to sleep already. What do we got, Hunter? Speaking of champs you wish you had, Brian. Just took Ghost to 455, and holy smokes, Batman. She shatters opponent's knees almost as hard as last Sarnian shatters your entire skeleton. Sounds about right. That is what Ghost can do. Just grinding for Iceman and came in 250. Not many 6 stars. Really want a 5-star basic. Dang, Philip. Sorry to hear that, man. Rip on the grind. I think you perfectly described how I've started to feel about 5 stars lately. You, maybe, Abdo. I mean, you're in the top point something percent of the players, though. You know what I mean? All right, anyway, it's gonna be pretty late here, guys. So I'm gonna be heading out. Did you any idea when solo events be updated? Not really, man. I'm thinking maybe the next update we'll hear more, but I don't even know. Good night, Dingus. Good night, Corey. Good night, everybody. BJ, I can tell your foot is tapping. Am I moving? My foot was tapping, yeah. Was I like bouncing up and down, or was like I shaking the camera or something? Because I definitely was tapping my feet. Whoops. Actually, I wasn't tapping my feet. It was like, kind of was like shaking my whole legs more so than tapping feet. Because tapping feet, I don't think you notice it. Like if I'm doing it right now the way I am, maybe you do. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, good night, spiders. Star. Oh my goodness. There was a bug. Real quick before I go. There was a bug. And I was like, I need to squash this thing. And I went to go grab something to squash it with. I was only gone for 10 seconds. I came, like the bug wasn't moving too. I did one of those things where it was like, I was just staring at it. Like you're not going anywhere, right? And then like I went slowly. I went slowly because I didn't want to startle it. And I went and grabbed something to smash it with. And when I came back, gone. And there couldn't have been that many places for it to go. I'm looking all around like crazy for it. Gone. Didn't want to sleep. I would have gotten eaten in my sleep. No, I mean, it wasn't that bad. But still, I was like, son of a, come on, man. All right. In that case, though, yeah, or on that note, I should say, I am out of here. Shout out to Tony Crash for being tonight's biggest D, and thank you to everyone else who sent over a little something. Definitely appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.